Okay, so a good result against Sheffield FC at the weekend.
Yeah, excellent. I think the support went a long way to it as well. Poor first half, but I think the fitness told at the end we come through, and credit to the support that come as well. There's about 150 Leek fans that went, so that was good as well.
What kind of attendances do you get when you kind of got these away fixtures?
When we're at home or away?
When you're away?
When we're away, depending on the ground, that was one of the better ones. Saturday was, but we usually take 30 or 40, but Saturday was a big one. We took over 100.
I guess it can depend kind of where the ground is.
Where the ground is. If it's a long distance, we can only fit so many on the coach with players as well. So one or two do drive. There's quite a few that don't miss a game. But we do have a fair share of followers, which is good.
Looking ahead to also call it tonight's game. What kind of did you see Stockbridge, the kind of issues, where they're strong?
They've got a couple of lads up top who score goals. We are probably slightly depleted, a few injuries and unavailability through to work. So it'll be a test. See how far we have come, because these are a side pushing for promotion, and hopefully that's where we want to be next year.
They won 8-0 the other week. So
yeah.
How are you going to guard against the threat of
that? Our defensive record is not too bad. It's in the top 7 or 8 in the league, so it'll be a test for them. We'll see how good they are against probably one of the league's leading scorers, and we'll see how it pans out.
So I'm guessing it's a game with no pressure. You can't get promoted. You can't get relegated. It just a game to kind of see where you're at.
Yeah, I will be putting pressure on the players, because there's people I'm looking at what the capabilities are, not just for today's game against the top 4 or 5 side, but what they can do next year. So they will be under pressure, the players will. So it won't be just a nothing game for us.
It's been very much a season of transition here at Leek Town. I guess it must have been quite hard for you.
It was difficult from the start. We had, I didn't expect so many players to leave. When you lose 12 players of your regular first team squad, it takes some building back. But credit to Andy O'Connor, who's not here now, and Damien. We built a side, and we've gradually built on that, and added a bit more quality. It's going okay now.
You got a bit more stability at the club as well.
Yeah, that is another big. It's probably one of the most stable clubs in the area now, which is something that Leek's never been for the last 4 or 5 years. I've been here 7 years myself, and that's what we need to build on. Build gradually and progress from there.
And the hopes for next season?
Promotion. Nothing else really. It was a target of mine at the beginning of the season anyway. But when you lose so many players, I think we've done well really.
You're nearly there now. You're only just outside the playoffs.
Just outside, yeah. And barring the poor run we had from September to end of October, early November, I think we would have been knocking on the door. But that's we know where we went wrong then. So hopefully we can stop that from next year.
And it's third time lucky for this game.
Yes, yeah. It's been waterlogged twice, so this time it's bone hard. But I think they will find the surface difficult, because their pitch is one of the best in the league. So they will have to adapt to our pitch as well. So we'll see.
And what was I going to ask? It's going to talk about the games, kind of with the problem we had when it was particularly cold, the fact the pitches were frozen, and then waterlogged. Should more games be played earlier during the season rather than trying to fit in more around December, January, and February?
I'm not one for altering dates or nothing like that. Football season from August to end of April, beginning of May. If you get games put off, that's you have to deal with it. Everybody's in the same boat, so. Obviously 1 or 2 have got better surfaces and better drainage than others, but overall no, I wouldn't like to change any dates or no.
What are you going to look at over the summer? Which kind of positions particularly are you going to look to improve on?
Experience. I think that's the only time we've really lacked, when we could have killed games off, we could have finished games, or we could have shut up shop when we've been 1-0 up. It's just that lack of experience, but that's something, we need to play the players that I've got to gain that experience. So they've gone a long way to it this year, but that's the areas I'll be looking at.